back to beautiful Santa Cruz, California for the Santa Cruz Masters Cup presented by Innova Champion Discs. I'm Ian Anderson, sitting next to Philo Brathwaite. We got 9 holes left to go, my friend.
Yes, we do. 9 holes to see who's going to take this Masters Cup down. Got a hot battle happening right now.
Yeah, we do. We have a 5 down from Conrad right now, a 6 down from Buhr. Earned himself a 1-stroke lead.
Got Matty O on the chase card coming for him. There's some golfers out there doing some work today, so these guys got to play sharp these final 9 holes. A little bit more variables here on the back 9. I'd say the front 9's a bit softer. The back 9 feels like there's a couple holes that could really bite you.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah. You played it. You'd know better. There are your scores. 9 left to go. Buhr got 6 down front, has a 1-stroke lead. Matty O also matching that 6.
There you go. I told you, Matty O. He's a Sunday gamer.
He is. Hole 10.
Yeah, this is a fun hole right here. This one's been here forever. Big spiking hyzer. You got some wind blowing off your left shoulder to keep in mind today. The wind's going to kind of hold the disc out there if you keep it up there too high. You really want to throw like a line driver and try to get the disc about as high as the basket because it is a little bit above your head right now.
Agreed. Conrad on the box of 10.
A little bit out to the left. He's going to have an obstructed putt, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to have to shape a 45-footer if memory serves. Clemons.
That also looks a little inside.
Oh.
Oof, yeah.
He's got to find himself about 100 short from there. Gannon Buhr.
High spiking hyzer coming out of Gannon. There we go. Something in the circle.
Throwing 415 uphill on that angle.
Oh, yeah. Lawn darts. No problem.
So cool. Austin Hannum to match.
There we go. That's
Austin,
in the right space.
his backhand feels like it's improved over the last couple of years. He's ripping, man.
Beautiful. Matches Gannon right there.
Beautiful drive. Chris Clemons an 80-footer, but one he can run.
Get it.
Good effort. Don't expect to make all of those, right?
Nah. James Conrad putting for birdie, and there's a basket over there.
Yeah, he's going to go left to right, it looks like, around this tree. Try to slide it in there. Heavy change, doesn't drop. Great bid. Unfortunate not to stick.
Yeah. And a chance for Buhr to pad that lead. Birdie look.
See what I mean by he doesn't use his legs much?
At all on that one. That was
Most of his
arm.
putts, I mean, it's just, it's a lot of arm.
That's crazy, man.
It is crazy. You don't really see that very often, but he's found a way. I think, maybe when he broke his leg and he couldn't use his legs much.
Oh, whoa.
The first time I met him, the kid was on crutches. Like his leg was in like a 2-foot-long cast or something. His knee was all messed up or something happened to his leg.
Uh-huh.
And he was just standing there just winging the disc in from 40, 50 feet. And Greg and I and Barsby were looking at each other like, is this, what?
Really?
Are you serious? And everybody's like, yeah, this kid's going to be something special. Just watch. And we're like, okay. And then sure enough,
Where was this, man?
in Des Moines.
Really?
Yeah, this is like 2 years ago.
Wow. That's a cool story, man.
Yeah, man.
And now to see him putt like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, maybe that has something to do with it now that I think about it, because he really didn't have much leg to work with at the time, you know what I mean? He's just kind of standing there on crutches,
Sure.
like literally one crutch under his arm,
Banging 40
banging 40-footers. And I'm like,
That's how it is.
working them muscles, man.
Wow.
Hole 11, this is a tricky one, too. You got that OB, or you should say hazard bunker, just right in front of the basket, and you're not going to climb or crawl out of this one if you come up short, or if you skip in there, you're definitely putting for par. So
Yep.
you definitely want to play this one long and left if you can. If you got the sidearm, this should work out nicely for you.
Buhr has the box and a 2-stroke lead.
That was a good skip right there, Ian. That takes the big hard
Yeah.
flare skip. That was looking hazard bound.
Mm-hmm. Hannum.
See if Hannum can make the adjustment. Just saw what happened with Gannon's play.
Hit that. Thank you.
Oh.
I think that was looking dangerous either way.
Agreed. That was a high-speed disc. It was going to move right on that skip pretty hard. Conrad will show you the backhand play.
Pretty textbook right there, Ian.
Yep, pin high, right where you want to put it when you're James anyway. Not flirting with the hazard.
Take notes, you know.
Yeah.
Look at the airspace he threw that in and the angle he threw that. That was an Anheuser flight, but it
Right.
didn't get shaped like a big banana, did it?
Mm-mm. Clemons, great hole for the lefty. Oh.
Hung it out there a little wide.
That's what happened.
He's going to have a really odd putt.
Yeah.
Probably smarter just to lay that up. Same here for Austin. He's got a tough layup. Low ceiling. Got to clear that bunker.
And stop before it starts again.
Oh, sit down. There we go. There's a good break for Austin.
Wow.
That was trying to trickle into the hazard, and that probably could have rolled some extra feet and made things
Sure.
a bit more annoying.
Chris Clemons. Birdie look.
See if he can get the jumper working. Leaves it low once again.
Yep. Better miss than high in that case, but still a miss. Conrad for birdie. Most likely needing this to keep pace with Gannon.
That's a solid birdie right there. The righty backhand play definitely more difficult than the sidearm play. James Conrad does it perfectly. Solid putt once again.
He is one back for the time being. Gannon looking to push it back to 2.
Oh, that was a bit closer than I gave him respect. You know, I thought he was, 35 feet away, but that finished nicely.
It was finished really straight for him. Throwing a slower disc, I think that was the distortion or the A3.
Yeah,
So something that'll nestle a little quicker than a high-speed driver.
there he
And
is.
Just that's what it does. It goes in. Hannum, comeback par. And Clemons with a drop-in par of his own. Not what those two guys were planning for on that hole. Those
No.
are both, that's birdies in their books.
Yeah, that feels like the got to get birdie on the backside right there. Pretty wide open for those two guys with their abilities. Definitely probably a little bit salty walking away with a par on that one.
Yep. Looking at hole 12, par 4, 800 feet. We're going uphill the whole way, Philo.
Yes, we are, and this is a great hole. I like what they did with this hole, make you shape the dog leg right off the tee. You got that big eucalyptus that you're trying to miss. I've seen guys go either way, right side of the tree, left side of the tree.
Really?
Anything that filters you kind of in the middle of the fairway would be ideal, kind of on the higher side. You don't want to be on the low side of the fairway, then it really increases the footage with the uphill grade. So if you can finish kind of middle, high left on the fairway, kind of gets you more level with the basket. You can see it. You can use that big right side fairway to kind of swing the disc in there. Hazard bunkers all around the place, so got to make sure you push this one long off the tee.
Buhr.
Yeah, there's the play right there. Get that thing moving right. Pan out. Good spot.
Yeah, absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Got to keep in mind the wind's going to feel kind of tailing wind here, so you got to turn the disc, and it's going to push it, but don't think hyzer flip and just stall it out there.
That's really wide.
It is. He got enough turn on it. I saw some guys go for that same shot and just kind of went nowhere.
Really?
Kind of got super straight and pushed up towards the road. James put a nice turn on that, so he'll be working from there.
Yeah, at least he's high on the hill. Hannum, this is a pretty shape.
Oh yeah, that's the right shape. Get that thing bent over, sliding.
69 miles an hour from Austin.
Beautiful
Hannum.
shot.
The man can sling it on both sides. Chris Clemons.
I like it. It's going to unravel a bit quick, but...
Kind of up there with Conrad.
Not a bad place to be.
So there's still a bit left on this hole. 411 feet for Conrad into the green. I'd say the second shot even a little more uphill than the first.
Yes.
Oh my God.
What a shot. World champ James Conrad playing the right side. Little ground play there in his favor.
Clemons goes to the forehand again.
Wasting no time. He just
Yeah.
steps up and throws. Chris Clemons matches with the flick.
Ooh, even better. In the bullseye for Clemons. Buhr. Conrad is close. We'll need a birdie. Hold on to those 2 strokes.
Going mid-range, huh?
He is. Yeah, it's that distortion.
That's incredible, man. 370-foot mid-range up the hill.
Does come in shy, though.
Was a bit short.
Although I think he could have got there if he put it lower.
Probably.
Yeah.
Circle's edge, though. That's a good putt.
Hannum.
Wow. Find it.
There we go. Come on around the side. Very nice putt there.
Everybody's in business. Buhr, first up with the birdie looks. We're out in circle 2.
Solid effort. It's the place you want to miss if you're going to miss.
Yeah.
Nice aggressive bid. Catch some band. James Conrad.
To close the gap to 1.
World champs don't miss putts like that.
No, they don't. We got a good battle brewing, Philo. Buhr to hold on to that 1-stroke lead. No problem on that make, but he is disappointed with the par and losing a stroke to the card.
I'm sure he would be disappointed. I'm sure he feels like every putt has a chance to go in, especially right on circle's edge. It's kind of like right in his wheelhouse.
The man has high expectations for himself.
They all do, you know.
you
We
all
all do
do.
out there,
Yep.
this level, you know. That's how you.
You got to, right?
You have to. You got to believe, or what are you doing out there, you know?
James puts it on the pole for the bird as he closes the gap to 1.
Unfortunately, we're coming into a very sidearm-friendly hole for James Conrad, and it's
Are
a
we?
super technical backhand play. Absolutely, yeah. Hole 13, 14, is that what we're coming up on now?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, 13. This is a tricky one, man. You got get out of this tunnel, and there's a lot of headwind blowing today. You may not see it with the drone footage. Things look pretty calm, but the wind is blowing right down that tunnel. Got to fire it up towards this cart path, and that's OB. Everything off to the right safe. It's not a river, it's just OB, so don't go left.
Okay.
Right, you know, right's safer. Seen a lot of guys miss early right, especially with the righty backhand play.
Yeah.
Twist the ceiling.
No problem for James Conrad. Looks like that got inside circle 1.
That was pretty nice.
That's a really nice play. Super technical shot for the righty backhand. This play for these guys with the flick,
Just a 1-angle shot.
yeah, pretty routine. Oof. There we go.
Using all the fairway as
Yeah,
Austin
he did.
Hannum.
There we go.
In the bullseye. Yeah, you called it, man. Clemons.
A little sawed off from Clemons.
Yeah. Needed a good skip, but I don't think he got it. Another circle 2 bid for Chris. Buhr with the forehand play.
Be nice.
Looking great.
Yeah, a little quick early forced over. Staple out that overstable disc, or excuse me, straighten it out. Use that big flare skip. Park job.
Clemons, another circle 2 bid for birdie.
He's due for a jumper. There it is.
Nice make, Chris. That was awesome.
He hit front cage on about 4 or 5 of them already this round. Eventually, he'd figure out how to get it into the chains.
He did it nicely. Conrad. Birdie look. Oh, no.
First time.
Cannot miss that.
No. Bad time for that as well.
With Buhr dropping in the birdie.
Yep, going to extend it back to 2.
Hannum with the birdie as well. Oh, James. That's one he wants back.
Yeah. He threw the right drive and couldn't make the putt. Definitely going to be thinking about that one later if things don't go his way by the end of this round.
Had Austin Hannum sidearm.
Woo! Living on the edge.
Using all the fairway. Quick break and a word from our sponsors. Back in just a few.
I feel like the Destroyer is the benchmark of distance drivers on tour.
I'm not to be underestimated. Like, I'm really not. I've got something to prove. I'm literally going to be one of the best in the world. It's as simple as that. Don't underestimate me.
That was rad.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're on hole 14 at Dela Santa Cruz. Great hole, 640 feet. I'm going to play this Mando off to the right side. This is not the Mando tree, actually. It's the other one up on the other side. You're going to play a little skip shot, flare out into the open. Try to get somewhere around 200 feet. This is a dangerous green. This slope is super fast. You got that hazard. If you're going to make your mistake at the far end of this hazard and have a little 20-foot putt for par, but don't come up short. If anything, throw it long. You got plenty of space back there. Cart path is probably going to not come into play unless if you really crank it.
Yeah. I feel like our friend Alan Risley would love this pin placement.
Absolutely.
It's very Goat Hilly, isn't
very
it?
Very Goat-esque.
This course designed by Masters World Champion John Baldwin.
John Baldwin, good guy.
Yeah. That's a good drive.
Solid drive there from Austin Hannum. Great placement.
Clemons. Roller?
Going to the roller. I like the play. Lots of land out there to work with.
How's he looking up there?
That's not too bad for the lefty. He's going to have a couple options. Looks like he's trying to play the back door into the green. Getting away that far left. Gannon Buhr, he's playing it down to the right. Doesn't even go down the middle.
70-mile-an-hour heater. Oh,
Ooh,
nasty
catches a
reaction.
tree and rolls backwards.
Ooh.
That's going to be an interesting play right there.
That was brutal.
That was brutal. Lost 100 feet on the roll.
Easily. See if Conrad could take advantage.
That looks a little high, Ian.
It
It's gonna need
does.
to drop.
I need to get lucky.
Wow, gets through everything. Okay, there we go. James Conrad's in business.
Onto the good side of things. Should be an open up shot from there, Philo.
It should be.
All right. Buhr. 308 left, but
This is not the number you want on this hole.
no. You want it coming in slow with a slow disc if possible.
Get out of here,
no
man. Are you
way.
serious?
This kid.
He probably has no idea how good that is from where he...
Oh,
you can't see the basket.
No, it's blind, right?
Absolutely. Totally blind. Chris Clemons playing it in from the backside. Comes up a hair short, but not the worst angle to putt from.
And this is more what our players are used to. You can see the pin.
Yep.
200 feet left.
Austin Hannum drops it in there nicely.
Yeah, should be just fine for his birdie.
Big moment for Conrad.
Yeah.
He wants to sneak this one in there, tuck it in there close.
After
Ooh,
that-
that's moving off to the left.
Just drop.
See if it runs out of speed. Oh, crest the hill. And yeah.
Circle
that's-
2 again, I think.
That's a long putt, but it's safe for James Conrad. He can be aggressive here.
I mean, this is a must make.
At this stage of the game, yes. He's got to connect on this one to stay in the battle. No, don't roll on him. There we go. That could have gone a lot of different ways there.
Heavy chains, man.
Heavy chains could have stuck. Heavy chains that could have turned into a roll to OB. Oh, Chris Clemons into the headwind. Doesn't aim low enough. This is going to get the reverse roll, but not too bad.
Yep. And Hannum for birdie. The man's having a back nine.
He certainly is. That front nine was a little rocky, but 4 down on the back so far.
Pushing
his
his
way
way
to
back.
keep grinding his way through it. You know, that's all you can do. Some rounds are like that. You know, things get off to a slow start, but don't give up on yourself. Keep fighting.
Every stroke's a little more money in your pocket.
No doubt. Not only that, but you just have a sense of pride, and you feel good about walking off the course knowing you threw everything you had at it.
I like it. Clemons saves par. Conrad should do the same. But that will be a 3-stroke deficit.
Gannon Buhr starting to run away with this thing on this lead card.
Don't hit your head, Gannon.
Right.
Gosh.
What a second shot. Blind up and over the hill, past the bunker, perfectly perched up on the backside of that green. Just extreme touch there.
On the lock.
Sometimes it's a little better to be a little further away on those touchy-up shots.
Like a more normal distance, maybe?
Maybe, but he was not in the place you wanted to be throwing that disc from.
No, it wasn't.
Talk about a tough get. This one right here,
man.
hole 15. Basket perched up right on the backside of this hazard. This is a tough throw, man. You got to really hang it out there. There's a lot of wind blowing off the right side. If you throw something neutral, it wants to straighten it out. If you throw something overstable, it's trying to hook you up faster.
That's funny.
So aiming towards that right side, try to use the ground play, skip in there.
Hannum trying to go 4 for the last 4, but
that's not coming back, man. Not in today's conditions.
That's the neutral play you talked about.
That's what I'm talking about. It ain't coming back today. If you're going to go that way, you got to go full-on hyzer, sharp edge, and try to skip it in there.
Gannon Buhr, 3-stroke lead.
There's the right angle. Let's see if it has the right touch. Spotter's looking deep. Seen that play a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of guys were having a hard time getting the right fade on this one.
Clemons attacking with the forehand.
Let's see if it keeps the height and gets over the hazard.
Ooh.
Look at this guy. What a shot.
Beautifully done. Chris Clemons with a birdie look. James Conrad needs every single last one of these. He's going to try and chase down Buhr.
That's drifting too much, Ian.
There's that neutral disc again.
Not a bad reaction, actually. He's going to have a pretty
Another
dangerous putt.
It's another circle 2 look.
Yep. Austin Hannum has no option here but just to lay up. Not going to really have much of a putt, I don't imagine. Just find a crease and get out.
Yeah.
There we go. Nicely done.
Did that perfectly.
Yes, he did.
James Conrad.
Yeah, this is a big time putt right here. It's deck putt, putting uphill.
Got to go in. Needs to start closing the gap. Oh.
Great line once again from the champ, but coming up a little low.
This is Buhr in the bushes.
Smart play there.
So are you starting to play a little match play from this point on? You starting to...
I would definitely get on UDisc and see where everybody else is at before I made a decision like that. If he's just focused on what's happening on this card, then yeah, it's totally a mano with James Conrad. Just keep him at, stiff arm's length. Don't let him get too close. Don't let him know what kind of deodorant you're wearing, and just match play with James. But if somebody else on the chase card striking him, I think Matty O is on a pretty good heater there for a minute.
You are correct, yeah.
You're going to have to take a look and see what's happening around you. You don't want to get too comfortable and just say, I'm just going to play my game. Like, it's an advantage to have that these days. There's no live leaderboard anywhere. You're just kind of out there on your own with your group. They had a 15-minute gap.
Yep.
There he is, right, Matty O. So I think by now he could probably start to breathe a little sigh of relief. There's really not too much danger left on the course for him to stress over.
First of those, though, is 16.
Yeah, hole 16 is a pretty fair par 4. There's really no OB anywhere in sight. There's no mandatories. There's nothing to worry about for the tee shot. Throw it as hard and as far as you can. Push this fairway. It's going to have a little chip shot for Gannon Buhr in there for a birdie 3 more than likely.
Yeah, I think the only danger on this one is that road is OB
The service
long.
road, yeah.
Yeah.
If you come up a little wide on your upshot, which I highly doubt this is going to happen with these guys, they all know what to do on this hole and where not to make a mistake. They're going to avoid that service road and more than likely collect a bunch of birdies here.
Chris Clemons. Keep turning.
Would have liked to see that bend to the right a little bit more, but
Whoa. Keep
clear out the gallery a little bit.
They're on their toes over there. Hannum.
That's the right shape right there. Nice pull from Austin Hannum.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really nice pull. He's got the option. He can go flick or backhand into the green from that angle.
Gannon Buhr, 3-stroke lead, 3 to play.
Oh, yeah, it's cruise control from here with that drive. Nicely done.
Yeah, all you need. James Conrad's going to have to catch every single one of these to put some pressure on Buhr.
Man, Burr's going to have to par 3 straight holes as well. I just don't see that happening with how he's playing right now. Beautiful drive, though, out of James Conrad. Shapes
Really
it up
nice.
perfectly. He's going to have a nice little putter shot into the green.
Mm-hmm. Clemons, 327 left on the up.
Does get a little fast back there, so Chris Clemons, nicely done. A little short.
Yeah. Makeable putt, though. Austin. Floaty little putter
Ooh,
shot.
I like it. Drop in there soft. Ooh, that's pretty.
Love the distance control on that shot.
I was thinking he'd throw the little flick around the backside and get the little, ground play hyzer skip, but that's showing some touch right there. That's a nice shot.
The man has game on both sides,
Yes, he
absolutely.
does.
Buhr. Oh. I think he rolled his ankle there.
Did he actually? Or?
Yeah, he really did.
Ooh. I hope he's all right.
Yeah. I think he
That
was able to
weird.
walk it off. Yeah. Conrad 282 left. Going to that Cosmic Envy.
There you go. Nicely done from James Conrad.
Well,
Opportunity to get one of them back, right?
Yeah.
And kid's got to make a tough putt here.
he does. Got to shape a 37-footer and some wind. There is OB behind it. I wouldn't think it'll come into play.
Yeah, if he airmails it and doesn't catch any metal, it's definitely there. Ooh.
Stays in bounds.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a little interesting.
That could have been a huge 2-stroke swing, man.
Very much could have.
Wow.
Great make from Clemons.
Yeah, Clemens finding that range again. Yeah, this is just a tap in, just a couple paces off the bullseye whisker. No problem for Gannon. It's okay to cough up 1 stroke. Don't want to cough up 2.
That would have been big.
Yeah. That would have been a huge error for Gannon Buhr.
That keeps it clean. Conrad will close the gap here.
2 with 2.
17's kind of an interesting hole, too.
It is. Again, I think they softened that hole up a bit. It used to play a little bit more difficult if my memory serves correct. It used to be kind of like you couldn't land on the cart path or short of the island side of the green.
Right, yeah. There was a big,
Right.
huge OB swath before
Right,
the
and
cart
then you
path.
had the OB behind it as well, so it was like the skinniest little tiniest island
It
green.
was.
Now everything's pretty much wide open. There's no mandatories. You got this OB string that's going to start right around this edge of the ball golf green and kind of work its way up and around towards the backside. So
Off
the
to the left
sidearm,
over
yeah,
there.
off to the left. So the sidearm play works really well here. You can hang it out there real wide. All this land is safe until the gravel past the basket. So lefty play is going to look real nice here.
Lefty is on the box. Chris Clemons.
Well done.
Lovely stuff right there. I'll get Chris the blackjack. Austin Hannum up next.
Just a casual little flick.
Ooh.
Pushes it a little long. OB.
We'll have a chance to save par, though.
He will.
James Conrad.
Big moment here for world champion James Conrad. Got to tuck this one in close. Add some pressure. Got to fade. Oh, stop. Oh, no. Well, that's going to be a challenge there for James. Let's see what the kid can do.
Another circle 2 look.
If he can put this one in close, it's game over.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like it.
It's soft, that's
Yeah,
why.
I was right in that same area.
Yeah.
It's a scary putt.
Looking at OB.
Looking straight at OB, you got a wind blowing right to left. Kind of accelerate the disc as you push it up there. James Conrad wisely just kind of chucks this one under the basket. Soft bid.
Hannum to save par from 45. Not to be there. That'll be his first bogey of the back 9. Burr,
You
36.
don't need this one, man. Just chuck this under the basket and get out of here. Smart play.
There we go. So I think at this point, Matty O, was it 23 actually, right?
I believe so. Matty O had just thrown a dime on 18 and looking for birdie.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are finishing up here on 17. So I'm sure Gannon Buhr will take one more quick sneak peek at the live scoring, see where things are going into the final hole.
Mm-hmm.
You should feel a little comfort here. Just throw a good drive, get you a par, and get on out of here.
Yep. Easier said than done, though, when it comes to trying to take down a tournament.
This last hole's got forever of space on the right side.
Man,
You got
does.
400 feet of fairway side to side, it feels like.
I'm
on
trying to create
18.
drama, Philo. I'm
Come
trying to
on,
create drama.
there's no drama, man. Look at this hole, man. Look at all that space out there. These guys throw the disc so far and straight. 485 feet feels like child's play to these guys.
Yeah, it does.
Got a lot of room out there to the right side. It's going to be a helping wind. The wind's blowing off of their right side, so it's not even a stressful shot either way. You just got one thing to worry about, and that's cresting the hill, going into the muck pond on the left side. Should be an opportunity for everybody here. How about that? Young Gannon Buhr about to take down a Silver Series in Santa Cruz. I'm sure this has got to be his first time out here.
I think so. Freshly 17. 17 for all of a week and a day.
Incredible.
Chris Clemons, final drive.
Asking this thing to mush. Get a big flaring skip. Ooh, look at that skip. 485 flip.
I've been really impressed with his game today.
He had a good weekend.
Yeah.
I think his round 2 really set him up.
James Conrad needs another holy shot to chase down Buhr.
Yeah, probably not going to happen on this drive. That'd be an amazing ace. Ooh, well, this is where it gets a little dicey. Let's see if it sits.
What flag are we
There we go. The inside. Conrad, inside circle 1.
Actually, an important putt as well. That'll a tie for second with Orem.
Absolutely.
With the make there. And Buhr, to lock this thing up, needs a par for the dub.
Wisely just cast this thing way out to the boundary line. No stress of going OB either side. Take your par, get out of here. Call it a day.
Hannum. And a birdie here actually moves Austin into the top 10.
This would be a big moment for Austin Hannum.
Mm-hmm.
quite get the fade that he's looking for. He's going to have a lengthy bid, some 60 feet.
Ugh.
Putting
And right
directly at the OB.
Yeah. Gonna move up or down in the standings depending on that putt.
Well, he's an aggressive player. I wouldn't be surprised to see him run it.
Oh, no doubt. Buhr lays up for the win, and he is just inside bullseye.
I'm sure he's going to be looking forward to having some not so exciting finishes like this one, right? Just no crazy playoffs.
Yeah, no Vegas here.
Yeah, right?
Yep. Hannum for the top 10 finish.
Look at you, dude.
Ooh. Huge make to end the tourney. What a great tournament for Austin.
Absolutely. Austin Hannum's been a grinder for a good number of years now. Good to see him have a strong finish out here. Seems like an elite series field, even though it's just a silver series. Austin Hannum with the range.
He's starting to find his game now this year.
Yeah, I mean, he's had game for years. You know what I mean? I think it's just a confidence thing.
No,
You know,
that's
it
what
comes and
always
goes.
it is.
Ebbs and flows, right?
Yep.
Comes and goes.
Look at the celebration
Gannon
from Gannon in the
Buhr.
background for his prodigy teammate. Oh, another important putt for Conrad.
Ooh, this snuck into a little bit of a precarious situation. Conrad, world champion, showing it style.
One, man.
What a way to end the tournament for James.
Tie for second. Not the win he wanted, but still a great performance.
Up and over the bush, blind putt even. That's all feels right there, Ian.
So cool. Got one more putt before our winner taps in. Chris Clemons. Birdie look.
There he is.
Man, well played by the card. Everybody getting the score they hoped for.
Absolutely. Some good shooting here on the back nine. Things were a little sketchy for a couple of dudes on the front, but Gannon Buhr taking it down. 17 years old. Big win. This is going to be a big confidence booster for the young guy out of Iowa.
Oh, absolutely. Did you see what he tapped in with?
No.
It's the distortion. That's that disc he pushed along OB in Vegas. Redemption for the distortion.
There you go.
I like that.
Ladies and
What
gentlemen,
a performance today.
the
Super
2022
solid all
Santa Cruz
around.
Masters
Yeah,
Cup
driving,
champion in
putting.
the MPO division.
Didn't see any
Gannon
nerves out of the
Buhr.
kid at all.
A bogey-free effort as well.
I didn't notice, but it probably was.
I
Huh?
think it was a bogey-free effort.
Yeah.
So all around, solid day. Had a way to get it done, Gannon. Making Iowa proud.
Got his first disc golf Pro Tour dub. You know, he's coming after that Elite Series now.
I'm sure he's going to be striping for him up at the next couple OTB, and then you got Portland Open.
Those are Gannon courses, man.
I was getting ready to say, you took the words right out of my
Sorry.
mouth, man. He's going to be out there licking his chops, long, wide open ball golf style courses. Going to get to utilize all of his weapons. You know, not a whole lot of touch required for those courses. You just got to grip them and rip them, make some big putts, and hoisting up his surfboard trophy, West Coast style.
Getting the tournament trophy there from tournament director Matt Beatty. Assistant tournament director Keenan Dalton hanging out with me right now.
There's your final shakedown for the weekend, guys. Some nice names. Some guys you're pretty accustomed to seeing in the top 10, aren't you?
Yeah, that's.
How about Andrew Miranda, huh?
I say Andy Morandi.
There he is.
Tie for seventh, man.
What a-
16 years old. You got a 17-year-old at the top, 16-year-old at the bottom of the top 10.
I'm telling you, man, if he didn't have that slow round opening day.
Yeah.
I mean, he threw all the drives. Just the putter kind of came up a little short, but what a performance. Great weekend.
That was fun to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll catch you at Beaver State Fling.